How's it going, guys? Vaibhav here and welcome back to another video. Now today I want to talk about the OnePlus true wireless earphones, which are going to be called the OnePlus Buds. It's finally official. It's not a very imaginative name, but at the same time it's very industrial, and I think that goes in favor of OnePlus, and it's pretty much all over their Twitter feed as well as their website. So they came out with the name, I think it was yesterday, yes, July the 13th at 4 p.m. And as a matter of fact, since then we've got to see more about the feature set of the Buds and more from Pete Lau, as well as a teaser from Carl Pei. And actually, while I was making this video, Marquez or MKBHD actually dropped a video unveiling the OnePlus Nord, and within that video Carl Pei is actually using the OnePlus Buds. So I think that's something that I'll show you in this video as well, and that goes in favor of the fact that these buds could actually offer some more value compared to the other ones we see in the market. I feel like they're still going to share similarities to the likes of the Oppo Enco W31 true wireless earphones, so they're going to be pretty much in the same range, but I think they're going to offer something more in terms of what OnePlus users especially want. So this was the first piece of news that we saw from OnePlus yesterday, and today we saw this teaser. So this teaser actually goes ahead and teases a 30-hour playlist. So it means your music lasts longer with the OnePlus Buds. Find out more on this website. So it says a 30-hour playlist, which obviously alludes to a 30-hour playback time. Now, I think this playback time is one of the highest out there, even if you compare it with the likes of the AirPods Pro, and it becomes even more impressive when you actually learn more about the feature set of the Buds themselves. So this is a dedicated post posted today by Pete Lau, who is the CEO of OnePlus, and he basically shares an image of what the Buds may look like as well as some of its features. I want to read through it, not read through it and bore you guys, but just point out the features that you should know about them. So first of all, this is what they're gonna look like, and I feel like this teaser was actually shared a couple of months ago by some prolific leakers out there. So this design isn't particularly new, but at the same time it does show you what OnePlus's classic marketing strategy is, which is to appeal to a very large fan base. Plus it's a very minimal design if you ask me, and I think anyone could wear these without having any problem with them being too flashy or, you know, just not suiting their clothes, for example. But I think this is a great design choice. Now, he goes on to say how they've developed headphones since 2015, and 2018 was when they released the Bullets Wireless. I've actually used the Bullets Wireless 2s, but I haven't used any of their other wireless offerings, and I feel like I should get a chance to use them. So whenever these things come out in the UAE, I'll be the first one to actually order them, try them out, and let you guys know how they feel in the ear and what sort of technology they've gone for. Now, Pete Lau actually mentions more about the features of these headphones. The first thing he says is ergonomic design. So they're using something called a half in-ear design, so the earbuds feel comfortable all day long, which I think means it won't have any sort of, you know, irritations in your ear even if you use them for a longer period of time. So they sit very securely in most people's ears, and you can stay on the move without having to worry about them coming off. So that's something that's pretty good about the earbuds. Now, it also goes on to mention that one charge for the earpods actually results in a 30-hour usage capacity. This is a big deal for OnePlus Buds users, because I think no other pair of earphones can actually do this, and to be specific, they are good for over 7 hours of continuous use and can be fully topped up more than 3 times using the charging case, giving you up to 30 hours before you have to plug these things back in. So I've had an experience with these things last about 20 to 23 hours, I'd say, and I think the Sennheiser True Wireless 2 Momentum earbuds, I think they last the longest. They pretty much touch this range, but they of course have active noise cancellation, which is something I don't think these headphones will have, given the fact that this thing is coming out with the OnePlus Nord, and they want to target a market segment that, you know, doesn't pay that much of a premium for this kind of experience. But the really cool thing about this is that the earbuds are actually only 4.6 grams, and the charging case itself is 36 grams, so it's a very, very lightweight package on the overall, and for that to give you that much battery capacity is a great feat in itself. Now, apart from, you know, great music playback, great listening experiences, this thing also has more optimizations as well as a gaming mode, so an ultra low latency mode, which kind of mimics what wired headphones do. So I think this is going to help people play those games. Again, this is something that I want to test out, and I don't think it's going to be a mode as such. It might just be built in, but if it is a mode, it's going to be similar to what the OnePlus series in general becomes. So if you want to play a game, for example, you can turn on gaming mode, and that basically gets rid of any sort of extra applications in the background. It gets rid of any annoyances, any notifications, and I think it's going to work the same way when it comes to the ultra low latency mode. But aside from that, with this being part of the OnePlus ecosystem, anyone who has a OnePlus smartphone will get to experience seamless pairing. I would hope that when you open up the lid, it seamlessly connects to your OnePlus device, and I think that would be a major selling point for these earbuds themselves, and especially given the price tag. But I feel like one more thing that separates these from the other ones out there is color. So most of the time we see white AirPods or white earbuds. We sometimes see black ones, but we rarely see colored earphones. And I think this video goes to show OnePlus is working on colored variants as well. Now, this is a video from MKBHD. He talks about the OnePlus Nord. He basically unveils the smartphone a couple of days before the official launch. And to be honest, I don't mind that. We can see the phone right here. I'm actually going to click on the video and you guys can have a look at the video while I watch. But he basically goes ahead and says the following. He basically outlines what a smartphone manufacturing process entails, and he talks to Carl Pei in this video. But right off the bat, you can see a pair of wireless earphones in his ear, and I feel like this has a lot to do with the color of the OnePlus Nord, which he's showing off right here. So it's blurred here, but at a later stage of the video, he actually shows off the design in full. He also points out to a lot of other prototypes, but I think the color matching right here also goes to show that this is the OnePlus Bud as well. So we're going to be seeing not only a white variant, a black variant like what Pete Lau shared in this photo right here, but we're also going to be seeing a blue variant. Now, we might be able to see other color variants of this earbud, but I feel like 3 color variants are confirmed for sure. So I think the color variants, the battery capacity, and this being a true OnePlus device separates these from, you know, other competing earbuds like the Oppos, for example, and I feel like these will appeal to OnePlus users the most. Now, in terms of price tag, I don't know what OnePlus is going for with these, but I would assume they would cost around the $50 to the $60 mark, because again, as I said, the Nord smartphone is supposed to be a premium smartphone experience at a budget price tag. So I think they're going for a premium audio quality experience at a budget price tag once again. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I feel like with everyone entering the space, OnePlus was due to, and they're finally coming out with one on the 21st of July. So just about a week or so left before the official teaser or the official unveiling of the smartphone, as well as the Buds. The smartphone is pretty much right here, so the official unveiling is a formality at the end of the day. But the earbuds are something that I'm looking forward to, and fingers crossed they actually come to the UAE region, because if they do, I'll probably be one of the first people to actually pick them up. And if Carl Pei or Pete Lau is watching this video, hit me up. So thanks for watching. This was Vaibhav, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.